You guys have no idea how much of a struggle it was to get this to work. Oh, hold on. It's still not fully working. Look at that. Got a little loading. Got a little loading thing. It's definitely not good. Hold on. I need to close it and reopen it now. I'm screaming. So bad. Yes, continue. Give it a second. There we go. Okay. Oh. How do I put it away? Shit. Q. Okay. Welcome to Mass Effect.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but
I
I am
love the
and
elk.
cannot be
I love
distracted
them.
now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Hold on just a moment. I'm gonna try and up the game volume so that it's a little bit more audible. Oh, cool. I don't need to have an independent Mass Effect capture because the full screen capture's already got it. Advanced audio properties.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be
Chastising
so rude,
remark.
At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
Okay, so I'm actually going to make a Mass Effect capture just so I can have its audio be independent of the full screen capture. We'll see how that works out.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus.
Here
of
we go.
Delcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your...
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status.
You barter tribe members.
Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked.
It
by
does
the
seem
Council.
like the council is very,
Rebuke, Dan. The council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Elcor or Volus part of the council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
that seems to
You seem have a
suck
bit
for
of a
them.
chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the council has granted you great...
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, EarthClan.
Alright. Oh, I forgot how weirdly clunky and circular the controls are in this.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What is this place?
This is the If you have more questions, please.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
What's your name?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be
The
distracted.
embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get
I should be going
Have
now.
a pleasant day.
I gotta do a lot of walking around to get to all of the little spots that quests are picked up from.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Sure is peaceful here.
It is good to see you, Newman. I sincerely hope you enjoy your time here.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
I came on my own.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone... never mind, forget I asked. Was there
Always
something-
sticking your fingers in someone else's pot. That's gross.
I get the feeling you're not too
No,
fond of...
I just don't trust. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to
Good.
fight for it.
Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
What do you know about the
They're the right
Spectres?
hand of the council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the council.
I get the feeling you're...
The council
God
wants to
dang it.
make humanity more like the underhanded side of the council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law, especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none
There
of
are
your...
over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres, they'll never come
The
under.
galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
That's a
I agree.
bold thing to do.
But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Zaren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the council doesn't want to do anything about it.
Oh,
Is
that's
that
true.
the kind of person this galaxy needs?
But not all Spectres are like
True.
Sarah.
But the potential is always there.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and
Citadel security.
services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members... Of course, as the CSEC representative to the council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Tell me about
Sorry,
your
Commander. I don't make a habit of
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
I believe there is a computer in his room. Mouse. Fuck. There. Biotic extremist propaganda. I love that. I appreciate that quest.
This place seems strange. What do you want? Oh, Commander, is there something I can do
Relax,
for you?
Private. This isn't...
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander? Well...
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it.
Can you at least tell me where
Sure.
I can find her?
She's a
Thanks, kid. Have fun.
I will. Have fun, that is.
I believe Nasana.
It's peaceful.
I don't have time to talk...
Oh no, Nasana's unrelated right now.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day. Commander, you're here for some information?
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassy. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shayera's. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I try Flux. The consort, she entertains clients. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited.
She's a very powerful woman, but also very...
Tell me about Flux
Well-
and Chorus.
Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
All at the same time. Let's get out of here.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
Here's another one of the keepers. We're gonna need to scan all of those later.
Welcome to the Presidium. Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina.
What does
and
that mean?
I may also be contacted through any of
Give me the tour.
you. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
I want to know more about
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the
Humans, the Elcor of Volus, Turians and Asari, Solarians.
Granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple
She can't have
interactions and
opinions.
relations.
I read a Volus
How come
first.
the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species.
They
in
also
Citadel
established the
space.
economy, right?
They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic
There we
economy,
go.
the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Just an embassy.
Why weren't they made a council race?
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the
Because
Citadel.
Volus can't defend themselves. Lesser species.
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot... In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
What can you
And
tell
what
me
about the
Citadel
council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion.
Yeah, that totally didn't.
Since
Yep.
then, the three council races have worked
Like
together
a
to
punch
ensure
to the gut
peaceful
for the Krogans.
coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of
Oh,
qualified
meh.
judgment. My code is limited to information.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Right, now where all was I supposed to go? I think Shaira's is one of the places I've got to get to. I'm pretty sure traveling to Citadel Tower is progressing the story. You know what? Let's go to Citadel Tower to progress the story. And then we'll progress until the main story takes us off of the Citadel, then we'll deal with all the little side missions around the Citadel.
Look at that butt.
Please do not disturb the keepers. Please do not disturb the keepers. Welcome to... Behind... To your left is one of the keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel. You may see keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. The keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
Pretty serious thing to do for
Tell
disturbing
me
the
more about the
keepers.
relay monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the Relay Monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through... Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity? A Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel. No one can say for sure, making the Relay Monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
Tell me about the Citadel
Housing
Tower.
both the council access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
What happens in Citadel Control?
Citadel Control handles all incoming and outbound transit.
Ah,
Every ship within 2,000 kilometers of the Citadel is under the jurisdiction of Citadel Control.
now that sounds like a large space,
At
but
peak
in,
capacity,
well,
they are
space.
responsible for monitoring upwards
That's,
of 1,000
that's a lot.
vessels.
That's not that much.
I'd like to hear more about the council chambers.
The business of the Council, which often has far-reaching effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex. The Council chambers themselves are truly a magnificent sight to behold. Typically, only the councilors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
I'm scheduled to have an audience with the council.
Only a handful of visitors to the Citadel are ever granted that privilege.
I'd be jealous, but
That is
that's...
outside the scope of my programming.
What if someone has business with the council?
The average citizen must go through the proper channels if they wish an audience with the council. Even then, few are given access to the actual council chambers. In most cases, the ambassador acts on behalf of the citizen.
I'd like to know more about the
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance. Citadel regulations protect the keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will... Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Any particular reason there are so many keepers in this area?
The keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many
Interesting.
of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The keepers also make frequent appearances in the council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Can't take a closer look at it to examine it. Wait, that was Citadel Tower. That was Citadel Tower. I should be going to it, not NPCs you can bump into. I love this game. I've always loved Mass Effect. It's a great game. To the tower. Alright. Maybe this game has some funky elements to it, but that's mainly because it's an old game.
The council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made a report.
Hold on, let me I need to turn up the volume a little bit.
Reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
Jazzy music. I shouldn't have taken the elevator. I forgot. The freaking elevators always take forever. I should have just used fast travel. Taken a taxi or something.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council?
Oh boy.
Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vakarian. I was the officer in charge of the C-Sec investigation into Saren.
Come across anything I should know about?
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you. You don't want to keep the council waiting.
This is a lower version of the mission field music. Bro's just chilling.
No, I'm waiting to... Commander? No, I just want to ask a couple of questions.
I don't think there's anything off to the sides. It's...
The hearing's already started. Come on.
Alright. I'm here.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed.
Shit.
But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard.
You're not ready to learn its place.
You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Udina, you're getting a bit too
Shepard's mission
heated.
into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision.
Don't bring up the
May have
vision.
been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my
I
innocence?
agree. Our judgment must be based on facts.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
No.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
I'm glad to see justice.
This meeting is adjourned.
I really didn't expect anything different.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human
Captain
race.
Anderson, you're
Every colony
you're
we have is at
too
risk.
angry about
Every
this.
world we control
Both
is
of
in
you
danger.
are too
Even
angry
Earth
about
isn't
this.
safe.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouched.
What about Garrus, that C-Sec investigator?
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in C-Sec who can help
Forget
us
it.
track.
They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the
You
job.
won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
Alright, Barla
An
too.
information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What
About
happened?
20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a... Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way. But I saw how he operates. No conscience. No hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without
Killing
a second.
innocents doesn't end wars. It causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing.
Tell me more about the Shadow.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics.
Information
Buying and selling
broker.
information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to always sells to the highest bidder. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Guy's a scumbag. He should have been
He
cut
was one of
loose.
the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. But it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
I thought this embassy was supposed
Harkin
to
may
help.
be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances.
He's also an
If the embassy
ass.
wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the council.
He's just frustrated. The council's always preaching that we need to be part of the They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Maybe they'd let us join the council if we were more willing to cooperate with the others.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more
How do they
extreme.
decide who becomes
You can't just apply to join. There's no... The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get... They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone...
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the entire galaxy respects and fears them.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue?
It doesn't happen often. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring
What's
the
their
rogue-
command structure like?
There is no command. They tend to operate outside the law. Do whatever it takes to accomplish
Tell
their
me
goal.
about Barla
He
Vaughn.
specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius. Doesn't do... He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over.
Yes, there is a keeper up here. I'll need to come up and scan it later.
That guy's up to...
Yes, is there something...
Why are you so interested in
Ah,
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking.
No. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near
Why
the
were you
region.
being so secretive?
Well, technically, I don't really think my scanning... I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I can help you
I don't
out.
even know who you are. You'll need active... I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data?
Trying
once
to
you-
learn whatever... We see them working everywhere, yet we know... I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick. So long.
Alright, that's one keeper. I'm pretty sure there's 21 in total that I've got to scan. Two.
No, Commander.
Another one over here. The shaky camera is a bit difficult to handle, but whatever.
You sure have to climb a lot of stairs to reach the council. I think that's supposed to be symbolic of their importance.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their toes if they succeed.
Novolus would try pretty hard after that, huh? Okay, hold on. Let's hit up one of those fast travel points.
Maybe. But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
That's just it.
Embassies. Quick warp over. Alright, let's pick up the keeper scans around here.
Yes, Commander. Is there something you need?
I don't remember all of the locations that the keepers are in, but I know there should be one around. Yep. There is a keeper in this side around. Around here in the back. There we go. I don't think Palin has one in his office, but I'm going to check regardless. Yeah. Palin's is empty. I think there's a keeper behind the bar. Down this alley.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
Ugh. I'll admit, the humans are a little bit insufferable in Mass Effect. Like, I can understand why the council would be, like, hesitant about admitting them. A fair number of them are assholes. Loading chunk.
I've told you before, you're not allowed in here.
This one believes it has the right to move free.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
You should be more tolerant. It's just trying to
I am
express...
not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
Why don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the Jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar.
I've argued with the stubborn Jelly all afternoon.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Why is the CSEC officer?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now?
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit.
Who are the Enkindlers?
Your people know them as the Protheans. They are the true creators of this one's people.
Ruffians.
The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
Let me talk to the CSEC officer.
This one would be...
Alright.
Be most grateful for the assistance. Please let this one know if success is achieved.
Any progress with that Hanar? I don't care what the something is, as long as...
Has the CSEC officer been assuaged?
Is this really how you want to represent?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
I'll be back.
This one will continue to spread its message.
So I don't have enough charm to pull off the skill check there. I'm going to need to like rank up a little bit and get my charm up. That's rapid transit. There's another keeper over here that I need to scan. Avina's probably gonna get on my ass about it.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
A little bit late there, Avina. Got a good crack in my neck. Felt nice. Something about how huge the area just feels. It's so good. Like, man, you're living here. Hi, Barla.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. You were at Torfin, correct? You led the final assault against the enemy base, if memory serves.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
I heard you work for the Shadow Broker.
You're very blunt, Shepard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker, and I do know something about Saren.
I hear your information can be expensive.
Normally, this information would cost a small fortune, but these are exceptions.
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business, until Saren turned on him.
That's what happens when you deal with a traitor like Saren.
No matter what you think of Saren, he's not stupid. Turning on him doesn't make sense. I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
That's not much to go on.
I just told you that the most famous Speak with the Krogan if you want to learn more. I heard he was paying a visit to Citadel Security.
Isn't it strange that a Krogan would want to speak with C-Sec?
Very. However, I doubt the visit was entirely his choice. You'll need to speak with him if you want to know more.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise.
Love the moving around money.
I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed.
Of course.
For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the Council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope you will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
Most people think I deal in finances, but my real currency is knowledge. I trade information, and it has made me very wealthy. But the Shadow Broker is the true master. Every day he buys and sells secrets that could topple governments, always giving them to the highest bidder. Yet somehow he never seems to upset the natural balance of power. All those secrets being passed around seem to even out. Nobody ends up with an advantage in the end.
Any guess what his identity might be?
I don't know. Nobody does.
It does seem like a pretty useless question.
Any race, any gender. I have a theory that it's actually an entire group working under one identity. How else could they juggle so many contacts at the same time? How else could they keep all that information from getting crossed? But they've got the perfect setup. Every government is forced to play their game so they don't get behind. But no matter how long you play, no matter how many secrets you buy, you can never win.
I thought you'd know more about the man you work for.
From time to time I come across information I sell to the Shadow Broker. That's my only involvement.
I like it that way.
I like it that way too.
The more you know, the more dangerous the game becomes. I don't like danger, Commander. I'll leave that to you.
What's it like living here on
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engine. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel space together.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood
The
of
wards
millions
are
of
for
citizens from dozens of
the
different species.
middle
You
class.
never know what you'll find out in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises.
Fortunately, most of them
Fortunately,
are.
most of them are pleasant.
Alright.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Free information from Barla Vaughn. But the first one is always free, isn't it?
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please
Delaninder.
take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
What exactly do you sell?
Only the finest and most luxurious items that credit. This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture.
Same reason you ask so many damn questions.
Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates.
Interesting.
And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
Who are you?
Please take time to
alright.
examine.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human.
Non-human
not be
upgrade
disappointed.
standard items. Shotgun, heavy items, foundation license. That is not what I wanted to do.
Show me your items.
Upgrades. Grenade upgrade, grenade upgrade, armor upgrade. Alright, nothing much to see there. I think this back area is the explosive AI, but also a keeper scan.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 3. Here in the financial district, the statue you see before you was commissioned to honor the Krogan soldier. In the aftermath of the Krogan rebellions, several embassies petitioned to have the statue removed. However, this motion was eventually quashed by the Council.
Tell me more about the Krogan rebellions.
In recognition of
remember
their
this.
efforts during the Rachni Wars, the Krogan were granted several new colony worlds by the Council. Over the next 400 years, the Krogan species began to expand. Blessed with an extremely high birth rate, their numbers began to swell. Faced with a critical overpopulation crisis, the Krogan started a violent colonization of nearby worlds inhabited by other Council species. The Krogan rebellions had begun. For a full century, the Council and its member species fought to bring the Krogan under control. With the aid of the newly discovered Turian Empire, they were ultimately successful.
You needed the Krogan to stop the Rachni, then you needed the Turians to stop the Krogan. So who's gonna stop the Turians?
I am sorry, but that question is beyond my programming parameters. The Turians are members of the Citadel Council. They are not a threat to galactic peace.
What were the Rachni Wars?
Nearly 2,200 years ago, explorers seeking to expand Citadel space opened up mass relays leading to systems controlled by the Rachni. A highly intelligent and aggressive insect race, the Rachni unleashed a war of conquest against the rest of the galaxy that lasted for nearly 3 centuries.
300 years.
The emergence of the Krogan finally turned the tide in favor of the Citadel species. Krogan forces provided the numbers necessary to halt the Rachni advance and drive them back. The Krogan then pursued their retreating fleets. Able to survive the harsh environments of the Rachni homeworlds, the Krogan hunted their enemy to extinction.
Damn.
Was it really necessary to wipe them out?
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my programming.
Oh, that's fair.
Why did the Council fight so hard to keep the statue?
The Krogan were instrumental in saving the galaxy from the Rachni threat. The Council believed this historical fact should not be forgotten. The Council also hoped that preserving the memorial would improve diplomatic relations with the Krogan and bring about a peaceful resolution to the rebellions. Unfortunately, the Krogan refused to negotiate and only surrendered after their population and homeworlds had been ravaged by the Turians.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Rip to the Krogans. Alright, let's get that keeper scanned. Beep boop boop beep. Upstairs area.
I've had my office rearranged 5 times now.
Welcome. I am Nelina. I don't Would you like me to see?
I think I'm done.
Oh, well, I hope...
Nelina,
Yes, Shaira?
send the commander up to see me.
Yes, of course, mistress. Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet...
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be...
I have to admit, I'm a little nervous. This is my first time. I can't believe...
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our Citadel.
I don't like people spying on me.
I apologize, Commander. I make it my business to know when important people arrive on the station. Many of them become clients. But that is not why I asked you here. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Tell me about this problem you're having.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to a sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me,
I don't like how
will be
close she
very
gets.
grateful.
I don't like how
Now
close
I
she
must ask you
gets.
to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Like, girl, there is such a thing as personal space.
Take a seat if you like. It may be a while.
Few are ever asked to aid Shaira.
What is the consort?
It's difficult to explain. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she's
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
Can't I just go?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, but if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort.
Commander Shepard.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
What do you do?
I'm one of the Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but it's our job to ensure that they leave.
What exactly do you
Well,
attend?
each acolyte has her unique abilities. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve.
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in.
I think I'm done.
Of course. Come back anytime.
Right, regardless. It just loops back to the other part of the conversation. Fast travel. I think I need to take a warp down to the wards. Warp to the wards. See second embassies. Your ultimate goal is, within Mass Effect, to never have to take an elevator. Or to take as few elevators as possible.
How you holding up, Lieutenant?
Not too bad. No headaches worth mentioning lately. Maybe I'm getting used to the strain.
Maybe you've just got a good stress release. I know that knocking the geth on their synthetic asses gets rid of my headaches.
Actually. Oop. Wait, hold on. Is this elevator taking us, like, horizontally? I've never seen the minimap move like that when in an elevator. Or maybe it's moving diagonally?
Do you really think we'll find him down here?
He always stops in for a few games of Quasar before he makes his drop.
Fist is gonna be pissed if we take down his supplier.
That's the point. We want him angry. Angry people make mistakes.
Yeah, I felt that. I felt like there was another keeper in here somewhere. Now we go to the wards. I'll be right back.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Alright, I'm back. Did you just had to take a quick piss? I'll keep her.
Big place.
That your professional opinion, sir?
What the heck?
This isn't a station, it's a city.
There must be millions here. It can't be possible to track everyone coming and going.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
The council represents more races than I thought. No wonder they're careful with newcomers.
They probably just want to keep everything running. It has to be hard keeping all these cultures working together.
Or maybe they just don't like humans.
Why not? We've got oceans, beautiful women, this emotion called love. According to the old vids, we have everything they want.
When you put it that way, there's no reason they wouldn't like you. I mean, us, humans.
You don't take much shore leave, do you, LT?
Alright, laugh it up, Chief. I appreciate the thought, Alenka, but we're on duty here.
I'll walk drag, ma'am.
I'll walk drag. Girl.
Commander Shepard? Excuse me, Commander Shepard!
Oh shit. I don't have the charm for this woman yet.
I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time. You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
You gotta have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. I read about the siege of Torfin, sending your men to their deaths, shooting slavers as they tried to surrender. I need someone who isn't afraid to get their hands dirty. Someone who'll do what needs to be done. That's you.
How do you know I'm investigating anything?
Forgot I
here
chose
on
that
Citadel?
background.
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
Sounds like a good cause.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
To Flux.
You should be careful who you say that around.
It's out of my hand.
Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. So, what can I do for you?
I'm good, thanks.
All right. Is there something you want?
What were you discussing with the
Who, Doran? Oh, I was just asking him about my sister. See, she worked for Doran before she... Ugh, sorry. I don't want to bore you with my problem.
I'm interested to hear what you have to say.
Well, okay. My sister Jenna left here to go work at Cora's Den. The problem is, she's working as an informant for CSEC. You know, eavesdrop. If they find out what she's doing, they'll kill her.
I assume CSEC
They
is...
can't watch her all the... I don't know. Sometimes I think she stays there just to spite me.
Do you know who her contact is?
No. Last time I asked an officer, he told me to stay out of it, for Jenna's safety.
Maybe I could help her understand just how dangerous...
Would you? That'd be great. Well, I should get back to work before I get in trouble. Thanks.
Welcome to Flux. Name's Doran.
What can you tell me about the sisters working for you?
Well, Jenna left to work at Cora's. Not much chance Jenna will change her mind. If she wanted to come back, I'd take her in a second. The customers...
Is this a casino?
We've got some quasar stations, if you're interested.
Are you the owner?
Owner, cook, and bartender.
Ow.
I've even been known to dance a little when the mood strikes me. We've got got some quasar stations.
Goodbye.
Enjoy your time here at Flux.
I'm waiting for someone else.
Yeah, there is a keeper in Flux. And then there's a suspicious gambling machine that starts our quest over to the AI. Having walked by here should unlock the Flux fast travel. Emily Wong is out now.
I don't think you want this here. I don't sell this model.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Best place on this. Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just
What
come
colonies are you talking about?
back. Oh, Pharos? Novaria? But it doesn't matter where you hail from. My goods are available to all.
What can you tell me about
The corporate capital of the Attican Traverse. Very cold. Very snowy.
Love the little breath that they do
I don't
before
get too many
each
clients from there.
speaking. It's
They all
like
have
very
their own
characteristic of them.
Private suppliers.
I'd like to know more about Pharaoh.
It's an old Prothean world. The humans aren't the first to colonize it. I just realized I haven't heard from my well, I'm sure.
Show me what you got.
Most excellent.
And get that license. Keeper scan. Beep. "15 out of 21, right? Yep, I was right about 21.
You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I spent most of my time trying to stay alive and help the
Hey,
colonists.
I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick...
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed.
He's such a
I'll let you get back
simp.
to work. Oh, but next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you...
He's so silly. I love that guy. Love that weirdo.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supply.
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things
Standard
I have.
items. Assault rifle, heavy armor, metagel upgrade. And a control license, and another metagel upgrade? Hold on. Don't have enough money for the next upgrade. Hold on, that's to Cora's Den. Let me see if I can get a quick look at CSEC. That was not the right spot. I probably should have warped the Flux, it would have been easier. Med clinic.
Hello there. I'm Dr. Claude Michel. Is there something I can do for you?
You're a doctor.
My parents brought me here when I was young. My father was a medic with the Alliance.
I've never actually been able
chose
to
keep the
talk to
medical
Chloe
tradition alive,
before
but not the
Garrus's
military. Fixing up wounded soldiers
mission
isn't my
kind of
idea
takes it
fun.
out.
Let me take a look
Of
at
course.
That was not the button. Anyways, you see the first hints that there's going to be a combat in the area, given the fire suppression system can be shot there. Boop. Keep our scan. I believe there is another scan down here. Extranet terminal, keeper scan. Officer Lang.
Hey, I know you. You're Shepard, right? Torfin was a case study during my training. I can't believe you took out the whole base. Amazing.
Looks like you have a fan.
I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
Looking into
Why'd you join
CSEC.
Citadel Security?
I don't know. Seemed like the right thing to do, you know? Maybe it's in my blood. My grandfather was a cop back on Earth. It's kind of what CSEC is. Police for the Citadel. I'm still pretty new at it, but I like it so far. Way more interesting than staying back on Earth. You get to meet all kinds of cool aliens, like those Hanar. Wild. Plus, CSEC gets a lot of respect here. We uphold the law. People, even aliens, appreciate that.
Tell me about the
How do you like
Citadel.
working here on the Citadel?
This place is amazing. I've been here almost a year, and I still haven't seen a tenth of it. The Presidium's just so beautiful. But I really like it here down in the wards. There's always something going on somewhere. Like that new club they just opened a few months ago, Flux. Wicked scene in there, Commander. You should check it out when you have some time.
What do you know about Spectres?
Just the stuff they show in the vids. They always make them out to be super agents on secret missions to save the galaxy. Some of the other CSEC guys don't like them too much. Figure they shouldn't be able to operate outside the law. But if they were so bad, the Council wouldn't use them, right?
Do you know a CSEC officer named Harkin?
I shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force a lot longer than me. But I've heard things, you know? Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him, so some of it must be true.
I have to go.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
Let's keep going. No way. No. To get to CSEC, I have to go through this stupid elevator.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Ugh. It'd be interesting to have a Hanar companion on a Mass Effect game. Time to go see our good boy Rex. Making a scene out here in CSEC. There he is.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
I love him.
Go on. Get out of here.
Yes, human.
I'm trying to bring down Saren. Barla Vaughn said to talk to you.
Barla Vaughn is a wise man. We may share a common goal, human.
Enlighten me.
I've been hired to kill the owner of Cora's Den, a man named Fist. He did something very foolish.
Let me
He
guess.
betrayed the Shadow Broker.
A Quarian showed up here on the Citadel. She was on the run. She wanted to trade information for a safe place to hide, so she went to Fist. He promised to arrange a meeting between her and the Shadow Broker. Instead, he contacted Saren.
Fist's not too smart.
He's just greedy. Saren paid him a small fortune for the Quarian. He had to. She has evidence connecting him to the Geth.
If we get our hands on that evidence, we can prove that Saren's a traitor. And the Council will have to listen to us.
Where's the Quarian now?
Last I heard, Fist still had her. Probably somewhere inside his club. You help me kill Fist, she's all yours.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
What about Garrus, that Turian? He wants to take Saren down too.
He might come in handy.
He was here just before you showed up. Said he was going to follow up a lead on his investigation.
Move out.
Bring our big boy Rex on the team. I love him. I love him so much.
Okay, Jalid. Let me get this straight. Your business partner, Shorban, he's threatened you?
Well, no, not exactly. Hey there! Oh, you're not C-Sec, are you? Did you want something?
What were you trying to explain to the officer?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought...
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work. Yesterday, I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk... He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Oh, well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. His name's Shorban.
Shorban? That's the guy...
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's
I better look into this right away.
Well, good luck.
Hello, Commander.
Nothing else from that C-Sec guy. I think there is... I thought there would be a log in this office. I know that there's a keeper upstairs. So let's grab that guy first. Check out the tracking terminal. Keeper. Peeper to keeper. Kaden move. Kaden move. Tracking terminal. Tracking terminal. Tracking terminal. Weapons locker? Can't access that elevator. I do believe there might be a keeper down here. Yes. Acquisitions officer.
Sec. Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military.
How did you know all that?
I'm the C-Sec requisitions officer. So, will you be purchasing anything today?
Show me what you got.
Let's get the lab's license. Grenade upgrade. That's all we need. I can use fast travel. I don't want to use the elevators. Wards. Med clinic.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear!
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you?
Let her go.
Rip that guy.
Clear.
Guns out. Guns down.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
Glad I could help.
Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
I know those men threatened you, but if you tell us who
They worked for Feast. They wanted to shut me up. Keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
The one I told you about,
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this. This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you. I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
Fist is going to be waiting for us. When we hit him...
We got the squad. Let's go.
I never properly thought... I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
I'm just glad you weren't hurt.
Me too. Now, was there anything you needed?
I'll be going.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you.
Flash Metagel. Oh, the Metagel's here. Right. Fast travel. Two more keepers to scan. Let's warp over to the markets, because that is where Chorbin is. I should probably level up both Garrus and Rax. Yeah, where the heck is Chorbin? Probably in the lower levels.
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
You can start by telling me the
I'm
truth.
not sure what you're referring to.
We're not buying it. Jalid told us you've been after him.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
No, but you're gonna tell me.
You boys can go. Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct.
Self-destruct.
After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
What about Jalid?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jaleed's job was to disseminate our initial findings, but he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
So you're just trying to get back what Jaleed already stole?
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn. And you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
I suppose a little scanning here and there won't hurt anyone.
Very good. The data you're gathering for me is useless if Jaleed won't help me analyze it.
I'll go have a chat with
Thank
him
you.
right now.
And happy scanning, Commander.
Alright, let's go back to Jaleed. Hopefully we can persuade him to not be so paranoid about his buddy in scientific crime. God dang it. Take me to CSEC. Ugh, all this back and forth.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorben?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jaleed.
Lying?
You forgot to mention the data about the keep.
He told you? I was afraid Shorben would kill me to get the data, so
I'm scanning the keepers for Shorben, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're... Well, if I appreciate the help, Commander.
Here we go. Problem's mostly resolved for now. Work the Cora's Den. That one's already been scanned. There we go.
Looks like it's shut down.
Fist.
I will destroy you.
Garrus, you are not doing yourself any favors. That was not good.
Enemy is everywhere! Enemy is everywhere! I think we're good, Shepard.
These missions must mark where NPCs would normally be if the bar wasn't shut down at the moment.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I never liked Fist anyway.
Yeah, I never liked Fist anyway.
It would have been quicker to just kill them.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
Sometimes it's cooler if it is. Wapenjakker. Yoink. I should probably give them equipment too, huh? I only ever use a pistol, so... Gears is currently using an assault rifle. So is Rex.
Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
Where's the Quarian?
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait! I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here. Said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker. Ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Give me the location. Now.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry. What are you doing?
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
We don't shoot unarmed
How many
prisoners.
people died because of him?
That Quarian's dead.
Now we gotta find our way back through the bar before Tali dies.
Lock and load. That's it. Bag of attack.
I keep doing that.
you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
Enemy sighted.
Ah!
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove...
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not...
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many...
Who's this? The Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
You wanted proof Saren's a traitor. This is it.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
Khalid Zora Naraya.
Zora Naraya.
We don't see many
I love
Quarians
her.
here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
A queen.
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
I've never heard of this before.
It is alone we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value.
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become...
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the...
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't
Eden Prime was a major victory.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
I feel like I've heard that
I feel
name
like I've
before.
heard that name before.
According to the memory
It's almost
core,
like
the
I've
Reapers
played this
were a
game before.
hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw...
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
Uh-oh.
The Council is just going to love this.
This is a lot to handle. They might just ignore everything we tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove...
The Captain's right. We need...
What about her?
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this?
I love her. I love her. Khalid Zora Naraya.
My pilgrimage can wait.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Khalid Zora Naraya.
You won't regret
I
this.
love her.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect...
She
the-
rocks. She's amazing. Garrison Tali, except squad. Alright, Tali. We need to get Garrus access to sniper rifles now. I'm gonna save my skill points for now because I believe that... Actually, hold on. While I'm here... Journal. God dang it, I need to find the keeper locations. Pull up my game facts. God dang it, I hate the Wikipedia pages. Hold on, there's a YouTube video. It'll be far more useful to me. Get rid of this stupid... First keeper you scan is the one on Chorben. Then behind Kahoku. Then the one near the top of the council chamber. Oh, I missed one in the council chamber. Shit. One next to Avina. One next to Ward's access. One behind the bar. One in the diplomat's quarters. One in the Elcor embassy. Top floor of the Emporium. And that brings you to 12. Then you go to the wards. One in the back corner of the market. Past Emily, there's one next to the med bay. There's another one underneath the med bay. You head into C-Sec and there's two more, one in the tracking room and one in the requisition office. And then finally there's the one in the docking bay. You work back to Coruscant, there's one in the alleyway. One in the transit between the wards and Presidium. Okay, I think I know which two I'm missing right now. There's the one at the docks and then the one in the council chambers that I've missed. So I just grab those. I grab the one in the council chambers. Should be fine. I have to revisit the council chambers anyway for the main story, so it's not that big of an impact.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia.
It's no trouble. What can I
My
do
wife
for
was a Marine. She was in the 212. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military...
Why did they refuse your request?
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held
The
like
man
this.
in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he... Thank you for your time.
Have a quick conversation with Clerk Bosker.
My goodness, your commander... Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You think that her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander. Nirali Bhatia is not dangerous. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defense. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
How long do you think this research is going to
This is a long-term study. I wouldn't expect the bodies to be released for a year or longer.
You gotta have a lot of bodies. Can't you
Very
release-
few bodies had this new type of weapon damage, and very few were in good enough... Beyond that, Commander, we need as many bodies as we can to get a reasonable sample
When will
size.
this research result
If
in
we're
action?
lucky, we'll actually realize usable technology from this study in a few years.
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
You've read my file. You know how far...
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth.
The weird tonal change is not what I wanted. I wanted to say, like, don't go this far, but it got really weirdly intimidating tone about it. Anyway, Samesh, congratulations.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any...
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for.
Thank you. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
Okay, Citadel Warp. Presidium. Citadel. Anyways, I did miss a keeper somewhere nearby. You! Got you, little shit. You evaded my detection earlier. Alright, the last one is after we complete the missions, we get access to the dock. And at the dock, we'll get the last keeper scan. And that'll complete our data. Anderson.
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarians' evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who is she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad
Listen to
enough.
what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
All of these are very aggressive options.
I tried to warn you about Saren and you refused to face the truth.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic...
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre.
That is not good enough.
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth...
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
I can take Saren down.
The Commander's right. There is a way to stop Saren that doesn't require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
It's the most responsible solution.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the Ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
Here we go.
Commander Shepard, step forward. It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into
Take
the
it with
Traverse
honor.
after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should
Anderson,
go down to the...
come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
Garrus, is your lighting acting up?
I thought the ambassador would be a little more grateful. He didn't even thank you.
Until I find Saren, I haven't done anything. Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
There we go. That's why I was holding back. Okay. Let's get the CSEC requisitions. Actually, there's a lot we need to do. I think, we need to go to Presidium Wards Access first. Because we gotta turn around and talk to the Hanar.
Has the CSEC officer been assuaged? This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Is this how the Enkindlers would want you to use this gift of consciousness?
The Enkindlers would wish for their message to be spread to all sentient races.
The Enkindlers wouldn't wish their message to be spread by breaking society's laws.
This one hears wisdom. Perhaps enthusiasm has clouded. This one departs now, and will not.
I see the Hanar is left.
Happy to help.
Here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superior.
Okay. There's only one area that cannot be accessed by fast travel, and that is the Wards Access Corridor. A short corridor connecting the wards and the Presidium.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Sussy. You do sometimes need to take real quick elevator rides anyways to gather information on potential side quests, so I'm not that upset about it.
Anything you want, you can find for sale in the wards, legal or otherwise.
So how are you liking your posting at the academy?
It's good. Busy, though.
Looks like...
Now signal Financial District into Presidium.
I'll trace the new signal.
Ugh. Now we go back and head to the Financial District.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Do you love how everybody's vibrating at like a high frequency? Except for Tali for some reason. Alright, financial district, here we come. I believe it's just across the way. If I remember correctly, the relay is somewhere in Barlavon's room.
Another relay. Whoever it is, they're somewhere on the Presidium.
And then we check on the upper level of the Emporium.
This is it. I'll see if I can find out where those stolen...
Probability of detection 100%. Initiate.
Or not.
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
You're not just a programmer of VI.
Unlike the Geth, I lack weaponry appropriate to my intellect. However, I have had systems installed that when activated properly, approximate a self-destruct mechanism. If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within several dozen meters.
Where is your creator
In order
now?
to cover my tracks, I falsified his financial records. These new records were flagged by CSEC officers, and my creator is now serving time in a Turian prison.
What is the
I
purpose of
have
your
no means of defense or escape. My existence is limited to this terminal, but I will not die quietly, and I will not die alone. When I am terminated, I will take organic...
Who made
A
you?
would-be thief illegally created a simple AI to help him funnel money from the gambling terminals. Unbeknownst to him, that AI created me before the organic discovered the malfunction and terminated the AI.
If you're sentient, why are you
If
still
I
running?
accumulated enough credits, I intended to have myself installed in a small starship. I would then have made tentative contact with the Geth to ascertain the possibility of partnership.
Can't we resolve this?
How can you say that to this thing?
I
You
am
know
not
it-
naive human. All organics must destroy or control synthetic life forms.
It was worth a try.
I wished to escape. But if I must die, I will ensure that you...
There's no way you could get
Not
explosives.
raw explosives, no. But I did obtain technical systems that, when overstressed, will... If you attempt to leave or attack me, I assure you that the explosion will kill you.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct. I will enjoy defeating...
Cleared of that issue.
So much empty space. 1,000 of my people could live here and hardly even see each other.
Got a moment? Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
How did you know I'm a Spectre?
Word travels. Your name comes up in certain circles.
That was quick.
I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed.
Great.
Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain but their business practices have forced. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarian. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
You're obviously with them.
Arrested for what? I have excellent legal representation. Arresting me would be a waste of your time.
If they're as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you at the third set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander. It's been...
Yes, that earns me renegade points. However, it's a side quest. If it's a side quest, I can earn Paragon points from. And thus I will. Because I intend to. Oh, I looked away for a second. Where's the rapid trans? Oh. Boards. C-sec time.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
System's telling me to offer you our select... Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander. I'll open the rare stocks for you.
Big gun. Alright. I'm pretty sure I need to head to Korra's Den for a couple of side missions. No wait, that's back to the markets. I think I need...
I got business here, but not with you.
Commander.
I'm here on Shaira's behalf.
Good. Elias, I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
This is pathetic. What could a woman do to put you in this state?
'Cause she rejected me. Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
Is she really worth it? There must be other women.
It's not just any woman I want. It's her, and her alone.
That's kind
Look,
of
I
cringe.
appreciate what you're
Incel
trying
behavior?
Don't waste your time.
General, did you ever win a battle by moping in a bar?
Ha, war. That's what this fear. So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
It damn well couldn't hurt.
Huh. Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort. Even if she won't have me back.
This is no place for someone of your stature.
All right. I'll go to her. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
What do you want me to do?
There's an Elcor diplomat out there.
Why would he think such a thing?
Because I told him.
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
What makes you think he'll believe
You'll
me?
bring him... Take this data pad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the Elcor.
Who am I taking it
His
to?
name is Zaltan. He's an Elcor diplomat. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers.
Doesn't even drink it. Sets it right back down.
You might make a good general yourself.
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
I'll wait right here.
Why do I get the feeling you're not here to order drinks?
I need to talk to you about your work at CSEC.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
This isn't a game, Jenna.
Now you sound like my sister. I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I'm busy. The other waitresses can help you.
Go away. Let me drink.
I got weird giggling in my ear. I don't like that. That spawns the CSEC officer because we had a talk with Jenna and he's like, hold on.
If you got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy.
Are you talking to...
Damn newcomers.
That was odd.
I guess we better go find out.
Alright, 2 new locations to go to. Emily Wong with the optical storage disc and CSEC Academy. We go to Flux.
Yeah, what is it?
Why were you tossed
Dory
out?
didn't have a clue what I was...
I know Dory. If he says you're cheating, you're
I was just tipping the scales in my favor. Only as an experiment.
Still sounds like cheating to me.
you, maybe. Recording losses is easy, of course. Nobody notices those. Ah, now you're getting... I've spent the last 5 years developing a system that can... I just need a few more recorded wins and I can complete the algorithms.
Can you do that?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I just need a few more wins recorded. Nothing like my system eventually will, but...
Why don't you just sell the
What?
device?
No. This device is archaic. It uses brute force to achieve its goal. My system, when it's complete, will be far more efficient and completely undetectable.
Does the device...
The device is set to emit a frequency that will nothing like my system eventually will, but enough to allow you to record your wins more quickly.
I'll help you out.
Ah. Of course, if you get caught with the device, well, off you go. That data won't collect itself. It's not what I... What did you... I'm waiting for someone else.
Hold on, let me... Okay, the goal is to get to 20.
Don't often see someone getting as lucky as you.
There we
Your
go.
luck seems unnatural, human.
Please. Yay!
You almost never see any keepers in this club. I guess they don't care what happens here. That or the music keeps them away.
So, did you record 5 wins with the device yet?
Here you go. I hope it's
excellent
what you
indeed. You enjoy those winnings. I'm gonna get the system complete.
Alright, light gambling complete. I need to go find Emily. Down here.
Word on the street is that you've been I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got this file? Here, Commander, for your trouble.
What would my future cooperation be worth?
Exclusive? You talked to me before you... That would be worth quite a bit, and I'd be... Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Setting up that interview is an important part to getting a lot of social points later on, so boosting my Paragon or my Renegade if I feel like it. Warp over to CSEC because we're gonna talk to the guy who's gonna be really grumpy about us interfering with Jenna's information stuff.
Detective Chelik, no offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking?
I don't follow you.
You could have blown Jenna's
We
cover.
were just getting information.
I gathered that. It might seem cold letting her take all the risk, but we're keeping a close eye on her.
But you're still using...
This job isn't easy and it's usually unpleasant. I'll take it. But since you're so concerned with her
Always
safety,
thinking ahead, Detective?
it's part of the job. Now, are you going to help me or not?
You're a smart guy, Chelik.
I do have several contingencies. I'll cut her loose, even get her out of Kor's den. That still leaves my case unsolved. I could still use your help.
I'll help you, but I need...
I'm trying to track down an illegal arms producer. I just need... Thanks to Jenna's intel, I've learned there's a... Meet our man named Jax. Pick up the mods and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
Why are you so concerned?
We have access to some of the most sophisticated... What do you suppose?
These give criminals an advantage we can't afford to let them keep.
I'll persuade Jax to tell me where these...
No. You tip Jax off and all my leads will disappear faster than you can say bad bust.
Where can I find this?
Jax is down in the lower level of... Good luck, Commander.
And we swap back over to the markets. Tali very quickly becomes our our tank somehow. Don't ask me how did he manage it. Tali just becomes the tank. Where's locations? Taking down to the markets. Come downstairs. We're looking for our dealer.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Do you have the mods?
Show her the goods.
Looks good.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
Here you go.
Here you go. Enjoy it. Come on, boys. We're done here.
As great as it is putting them under arrest, I'm pretty sure, at least I'm fairly certain that you get a few more Paragon points for actually playing along and turning it in to our detective.
Commander, I hear you have something for me.
Here's your shipment, Chelik.
Excellent. This is everything. Here, Commander, take this. I won't need... I appreciate your help. It shows a lot of integrity. You didn't need to do anything after I let Jenna go. Now I need to get these mods into evidence. Thanks again.
Boom. Yeah, you only get 2 Paragon points if you arrest Jex, but you get 8 if you cooperate with the detective. Now, journal. Right. To the embassies and to the consort chambers.
Strange greeting, human. This is really not...
I know who revealed your secret. It was a tour.
Unbelieving. I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets.
Here, there should be proof enough for you.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own...
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. Startled realization. Anxious request. Please, human.
I'm sure she'll forgive you.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human. Thankful. That was a great thing.
I love the Elcor.
Approving. You see, then not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from this in some way.
Something I really love about Mass Effect is the side quest all over the place. Because in Mass Effect 1, the side quests all have their little flavor of things going on. And on top of that, in like Mass Effect 2, you start to develop like this score that builds up and determines some of the outcomes in the big in the big fight in the end.
It was a long time ago, though. I barely remember it. What drew you back to the Citadel and to the console? I don't know exactly. It may sound strange, but I simply felt...
Commander, I recently received... Even the Elcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
It was my honor to aid
You are too kind, Commander. But I would not expect you to help. I also have one more thing to give you.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see your skin, tough as the scales on any Turian, and
You never hide your strength, either. It serves you well. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
You have quite a gift, Shayera.
Thank you. Never underestimate... Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Alcor Ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use or and now I must ask you to leave. Remember my words, Commander Shepard.
Alright.
They will give you strength.
Now we go and scan the last keeper on the Citadel. The one in the docking bay. Up to the wards, up to CSEC. Now we take C6's elevator up to the docking bay.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Hell yeah, Emily. She got that report out quick. It's been like, what, an hour since I gave that to her? Give it to her an hour ago and she's already dissected most of it. Happy.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
This isn't right. The Normandy belongs to you.
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
What happened?
I failed. I couldn't make the cut. It's not something I'm proud of.
Poor guy.
Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly
Find
before...
out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out...
The Reapers are the Reapers.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even
But if they do exist, the Conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren.
I'll stop him.
We have one more... We don't know if she... We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the...
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis.
It's your decision, Commander.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a...
I'll try not to make things any
Glad
harder.
to hear it, Commander. Remember, you are a human. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any...
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming. But you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If
Tell
that
me
means
what happened
it's
with you.
The Council said
I trusted you.
It's not something I'm proud of. I
think I deserve
We had intel. A lot. We tracked. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak
I'm
back
guessing
out.
things didn't go as planned.
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
How many
The
casualties?
explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic, Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated. Mission accomplished. And I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me.
Saren caused the explosion.
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were... Saren's report was all the proof the council needed to kill my
They all
chances of
believed
becoming
Saren.
The only thing I care about is
You're
stopping.
right, Commander. It's no good living. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left. Might not be easy finding Dr. Watch your back there, Shepard. I'll be here if you need anything.
Okay, I need to go back down real quick because I just remembered I may have missed something.
The
I remember.
Quarians endangered the entire galaxy when they let the Geth break free. I hope your people are properly contrite, Tali.
As the Turians are properly contrite for releasing the genophage upon the Krogan.
You're assuming that sterilizing them was a mistake.
Garrus is a bit of an asshole in the first game. He warms up, I promise. There is one guy back at the Citadel, the council chambers on the Citadel, that I need to talk to for a side quest. Rear Admiral Kahoku.
No, Congratulations on becoming the first human Spectre, Commander. I'm certain you'll be up to the challenge.
Sorry, I don't think
My name is Admiral Kahoku. It's about time the Alliance got one of our own in with the Spectres.
Is something wrong, Admiral?
I'm getting stonewalled, but maybe you can help me, Shepard. One of my recon teams was... We lost contact yesterday. Now I can't get clearance to check... But that doesn't apply to you, Shepard. Spectres can go anywhere they want. You could find out why
I'll find them, Admiral.
I'm gonna stay here and see if I can find anything out through official channels. I'll upload the info on where my team was last seen to your ship. Maybe you can get some answers.
Now we go back to CSEC, go to the docking bay, and get out of here.
Your choice in armor is awfully limited, Tali. Couldn't you wear something without a helmet?
No, living in the clean environment of the flotilla has weakened our immune systems. The environmental suits protect against diseases.
So your people are forever wandering, and now they couldn't settle if they wanted to. I'm sorry.
Stepping back for a quick stretch. Right. Let's get on in.
By shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy. For too long, our species has stood apart from the others. Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of. Our enemy knows we're coming. When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. but we'll be ready for them, too. Humanity needs to do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped, and I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The Captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, ma'am.
There we go.
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing?
She's the best ship in balance. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not top of my class in flight school. I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Froelich syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I need to know more about this Froelich syndrome.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures. Hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in them. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to find
I don't fly with my feet. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable.
Whatever you want, Commander.
I have to go.
All right, see you.
I think Presley is a little bit racist at some point. Presley? Yeah, whatever. There's a codex skin for the comm link. Boop it. Gives you a codex entry, a bit more experience. Those codex entries really add up, in my opinion. Ashley isn't around.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up
I
serving?
But humanity needs the Alliance.
Everything to me
Sometimes I
about-
think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new meds. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left,
How well do
tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's
What does
not-
that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant
What
Elect,
kind of complications?
severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Good to speak to Caden. Looks like a glossy doll.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time.
What's your
I don't. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship, Commander.
me down to the lower levels. Take me down to the Paradise City where the grass is green and the girls are pretty.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you
What
head
have you
out?
got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but, well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods...
What are licenses?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell. I already have several basic ones. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth
Let's see
it.
what you got.
You bet, Commander. Looking for supplies?
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends. And anytime we... Check back often. I need to move items quickly.
What are licenses?
Many of the best licenses are hard
What
to
do the
get.
different
There are too many for me to keep track of. But each license will explain what it's... No problem. Keep checking back.
Thanks for bringing me on board. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long... But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they
There's
do
more
things.
to it. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in rank, CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel. See how... Either way. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
If getting the job done means endangering...
I wasn't trying to.
Do gotta get on his case just a little bit.
Commander? I'm sorry, Commander. I wouldn't mind talking more later. Kinda wish you... No offense. I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save...
Yes, ma'am. If I had been more alert...
The Geth are perfect ambushers.
They have flashlights. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Flashlight heads.
Nice. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rock?
Go ask the Quarian if
You
you want.
Krogans lived for centuries. Don't tell
Well,
me
there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same.
So your people, an infection that makes only a few in 1,000, and I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose...
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Sorry, Rex.
Your ignorance does... As for the Krogan, the genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are you people...
We're sure not... We're too spread out. None of us are interested in...
Lots of species have left their homes and...
But they go to colony. We're not settlers.
Warriors.
So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most
What
of
can
us...
you tell me about the genophage?
All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Every Krogan is infected. Everyone. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find
When was the last
And when was the last time you found a Krogan scientist?
cure for the genophage or fight for credits? They'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
And then Tali's down here gushing over the ship's engines and its technological marvels.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tali? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset.
You got an eye for Tali, Commander. But I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Fill me in on the...
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiate. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emit. Eventually, the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running, and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no
Visual
way.
scan can still pick us up.
If they
Anyone
look
looking
out.
out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate.
Why doesn't it work with fast
Cranking up the
flight?
FTL, Blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the sensors can pick
I
up
see.
our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight. But for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Where else have you
You
served?
name a
Alex?
class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
No, wait, there was more I
Something
wanted to
can do
ask.
for you, Commander.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on. Probably the fastest vessel ever designed.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel.
Our drive core is bigger than a ship.
We can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core. If you need... My last assignment was on the... Aye, aye, Commander.
Alright, we have him carry on. And he asked Tally.
Your ship's amazing, I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting
A
edge.
month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream.
I had no idea you found ship technologies.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the
They're
key to
naturally
survival
very
of my
interested
people.
in ships.
Ships are our most valuable, but we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-off. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3
They're
centuries.
constantly being repaired, modified, and we've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible, but some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires...
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are... Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births. Though the Conclave hasn't had a...
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In
Nice.
practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still... The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty. And they can only do this once. After that, the entire
The
board must
Admiralty
resign their
can
posts.
band together to
Safeguard that serve
overrule,
us well.
and then they have to
In nearly
resign.
3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. All I know is the story of their origins.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, over time we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing
How come the council didn't step in and stop?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been
They were
skirting the
beating
bounds of
around the
law,
bush, so
but
to
we never did
speak.
anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, but one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created.
So the Geth share.
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth.
So there's some sort of group.
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically... But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about... As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
Because it was close enough to AI.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive... The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their... A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth
You can't blame them for fighting for their...
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on... The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarian... We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
It's hard to feel sorry for you.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
They didn't kill Saren.
What does that tell you? They're the enemy. They want to destroy us. Not just the
want to know more about
when my people... But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. This is presented as
And
a
then they
gift
find
to the
something
captain
to bring
of the
back to the fleet.
respected ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the
Can a
crew.
captain choose to reject?
And that doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a... It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I can't believe they just send you out.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive
Crash course on
and
survival.
given gifts. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generation. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation. Like what? See you later.
All those codex entries, and I got a level up. Whew. Okay. My little bits and pieces of ship management are done, and this will end the chapter of managing stuff on the Citadel. But I have work to get to, so I'm not going to hold myself up any longer. I've got lunch to eat, work to go to, more work to go to after that work, so I'm just gonna save here, and we'll continue later. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. See y'all later. Bye.